if you're taking a set, logically you have to take set as a whole. But if I'll just go and shop for my whole house and just a small side table or a console that maybe not even within the same model, it's just they should get the refund on this piece only. But you should look at it in a different way. If it is set, definitely you have to return the set. But if it is an independent piece, then he should get the refund on this independent piece.
The third question?
Yeah, and also, as Muhammad said, in the bill, every piece, I mean, supposed to be separately with the separate amount, you know, because we have to know there is only the damage in this piece, they have to change this piece. If not, I mean a set.
Yeah, I'm talking about separate amount only. I'm not talking about like set. I'm talking about separate.
Yeah, what Abdullah also is trying to deliver to you, it's while you write the invoice, just try to specify the items. Let's suppose I bought a bedroom from you, a small table and computer table. So the problem was on the computer table. So when I come back to you to have an inquiry or something, you will, or DED or anyone will know that this particular product at this price. This could be for a customer information as well. The third question, if you just state it again, if you don't mind.
About if the customer adhere that the instruction using instruction is noted.
And
some
then
he's always telling, I don't know. But
yeah, but it's clear for us. I mean, from using, if he have his baby is playing in the furniture like this, it will be clear. There is damage, will be clear. So he's responsible. But it's different, you know, from the manufacturer defect or from using. So for us, will be clear. If it's from from manufacturer defect, this is your responsibility.
If there is any misuse from the consumer or the customer who used the items, this is his responsibility. Nothing to do with the shop or with the retailers actually. If you explain to him the details, how they use the item, everything, and he misuse, this is their responsibility. And we're facing many complaints about this one. And we told the consumer you don't have a right to return it or to refund it actually.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you. Just wanted to remind you that we have 10 minutes, so please, anyone will have a question, please. Sultan, over here.
Hi, good morning. My name is Gayatri. I'm representing Jackie's today. Just a quick question on the refund and the policy and exchange policy. If we have sold an appliance to a customer and unfortunately we do not have stock to deliver the item, and we inform the customer and ask him to buy an upgraded model or come and take his refund, and if he goes the next day and complains to the DED saying that he did not get his item and he wants the upgraded model for the same price, and DED is insisting to give him the same, the appliance product to him for the upgraded model. How do you work on this? I mean, who do you support? Do you support the retail company or the customer?
I thank you on this interesting question. First of all, we always encourage retailers to check the stock before selling. So the problem started by selling something that you're not sure if you have. If we will go even by law, if you sell something that you don't have, he can skip all of those steps and ask for his refund, because he sold something with specific specification and features. Even if you give him something better, he can always take whatever he wanted, because maybe he has some personal preferences related to this product. That's why we always encourage people to check their stocks before selling. But if this case happened, then we always encourage retailers to try to resolve it even before coming to DED. Okay, if you show the features of the upgraded model in a very detailed and clear way to the consumers and what is he getting, it might be even better than telling him this is out of stock. You can even tell him that, okay, you can give him something upgraded with the same price. It's about the way of tackling it. But we always encourage people to check their stock before selling. And if he complains in DED, He has the right definitely to complain because the agreement between the consumer and the retailer was on a specific product. We always try to find a solution that benefit both retailer and consumer, and sometimes it's better for the consumer to get to sell it with the upgraded price with the same price of the old one rather than giving back the whole money.
If the upgraded is a difference of 1,000 dirhams, then it's a loss of the sales advisor who sells it.
Then you should have checked your stock before.
That of course, yes. I do agree with that point, but unfortunately the stocks were available till the night it was sold. The very next day morning when the suppliers were contacted and they apologized that they do not have the stock, this was informed to the customer before customer complained to DED.
As per the policy, if this customer complains to us, if you cannot replace it, let's say the model was discontinued, and you cannot replace it anymore, then he has the right to ask for the refund. But
we were ready to refund the money, but he was very stubborn and he complained to DED saying that he wants an upgraded, he's not going to pay the 1,000 difference.
It's clear in the policy over here. We never enforce people to sell upgraded models. He had an agreement with Jackie's on a specific model. The process is very simple. If there is a problem in the model, the retailer fix it. If they agreed on selling a model, it's no longer there, he should ask for a refund. He cannot ask for a better car. You bought a car for 180,000, they discontinued it, it's 500,000. We cannot force the retailer to do this. As soon as we implement those policies, it's very clear. The agreement was on a specific product. He should either get this product or get his money back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just wanted to highlight one point, that who do you support? Actually, we comes in the middle.
Yes.
See, I will definitely support my company where I'm working because they are the ones who give me the pay package, not the customers at the end of it. So I will definitely support Jackie.
To be loyal to your company.
Okay. I think we have 5 more minutes.
Please. Marhaba. I'm representing a fashion boutique for ladies. So my question is, in case of any damage occurs to the garment while it has been tried or mishandled by the customer, would it be possible to charge it on her, or it's like our right to make a clear policy noting that in case of mishandling the product would be charged on the customer?
You mean while they do, while they are testing it?
While they are like trying it on, like for example,
on the fitting room?
Small, yeah, maybe like for expensive gowns or like for clutches with like stones or accessories even. Because it happens like, it's maybe in a small issue it appears, but it's like happening regularly. And if we look at the losses at the end of our stock take, it's like something, maybe it could like
yeah, okay.
Okay, this has happened every time or sometimes happen this thing?
Maybe like, it's not really, I mean, on like monthly basis, but it happens like regularly in a year. Yeah.
I mean, for us, we have to check after that. You know, sometimes if the customer he refused, he said, "No, this is not my fault." So we have to discover these things.
Did the customer buy the product or not? No.
Honestly, it didn't happen any time that we forced the customer to buy it, because it's not like
while they are testing, Muhammad.
But in this case, how can we like protect ourselves from these losses?
Little difficult. I can't decide now, because now the customer, he will take the clothes to the fitting room. I mean, for us, we don't have proof the mistake or this was happened before or after. So each things we have to do to study the case.
Okay, and let's say, for example, suppose for a small clutch with the Swarovski stones or something like that. So, and it fell down by, I mean, a cause of mishandling. So it's like in the store, it's not like inside in the fitting room, so we cannot insure it or even prove it. In that case, is it possible to charge it on her?
I can't tell you anything because you know the customer didn't pay it, so you can't push him.
So it's on the testing time, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
testing,
Before
checking.
before you pay also.
There are two possibilities. Either the customer bought it or the customer did not buy it. If the customer bought it and it is approved for misuse, it's like any other product. He's responsible of the misuse, but he bought the product. If the customer did not buy the product, most of in the textile or garments or apparel, most of the cases is that those things happen maybe because the salesman did not help the customer to find the proper size. This is related to sizes. But about the Swarovski stones, I think in a very, let's say, selected and luxury stores, I'll compare it to jewelry, it's always advisable for salespeople to be with the customer. Okay, maybe the customer does not know how to handle this product. That's why we always say the right of information. You should tell the customers, even after buying the product, how to use it. They might end up buying a gown, which is very expensive. They don't know how to use it. They think that it's like any other dress. That's why I always encourage people for very sensitive product. It's better for the salespeople to be with them, and it's better to tell them the instruction of how to use it. Even if before trying it, you can explain it briefly. You should try it in this way. In case something happened, as long as the customer did not buy it and you explained it to the customer, then I don't think there is a problem. But you cannot just leave expensive products without explaining in detail how to use this product, even before buying it. For such products, before you try it, sir or madam, you should go through those steps. A lot of customers are shy to ask, so it's better always to have small maybe illustration or description. And the salespeople, you don't have a lot of frequent walk-in customers, so you can handle the customers in a more detailed way. This is what we'll advise people. But as long as the transaction did not happen, then this should be covered through the policy of the retailer, and they should put more effort in analyzing why those cases are happening. Is it due to lack of information, misuse? What is the reason for that? And they should improve their products.
And I think if you go back to the presentation once we started, there are 5 important things. The right to representation. So always try to say to the customer that how to use the products, what are the specific guidelines, because as Muhammad said that there are some specific products where you cannot leave the customer alone. You have to tell him or to tell her about it before trying it. You are too far to ask a question. Come here.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
My name is Roy from Grand Store, sir. What happens if the customers go to you direct?
Go to us direct?
Yes, not consulting us. What would you advise them?
Again, what I will advise you, if the team will allow me, is if you go back again to the presentation, what we said is, first of all, the first question we ask any consumer is, did you go back to the retailer? So the first things that we advise is to go back to the retailer, try to resolve the dispute between them, and then if they fail into just putting that together, then we undertake and be on the spot just to solve that issue.
Usually, sir, excuse me, sir, they call and they just say, I don't want to talk to you. I'll just go direct to DED. Then what happens?
Again, as I told you, we advise them back and tell them that.
Okay, even if you come to the DED, we will not take an action directly against the shop or the retailers, actually. We have to check the complaint, about the complaint, if you have a right to complain or not. And after that, we negotiate with the shop or with the director in the shop or somebody to solve this problem. Actually, depends on the problem itself. They have a right or they don't have a right. This is what we have to do.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So at the end, again, we would like to use this opportunity to thank you again we wanted to sit with you. We wanted to hear from you. We wanted to hear your suggestions about these policies in order to work it out, because you will be the right people, firstly, to ask